All right, guys, welcome back to this month's Market Watch for Sarasota County. I'm Ed Grabowski, your local real estate broker. Now, July has brought some really important shifts in the housing market. And if you're a homeowner who is thinking about selling, you're going to want to pay close attention because July 25 has brought some significant shifts, indicating that the dynamic market is adapting to current conditions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the numbers and show you what it means for you. Hey there, guys. I'm Ed Grabowski, your local real estate professional here in the Sarasota County area, bringing you over 25 years of experience helping you to have success in today's market. Now, I've worked in many different types of markets, from hot markets like we've seen over the last years to challenging markets that we had back in the Great Recession, and even dating back to the dot-com bubble that we had at the beginning of the 2000s. So understanding where the numbers are and helping you to have better success is why I bring these numbers to you, so that you understand that there is a true professional here to help you have better success in today's market. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to take a look at some core activity in the marketplace. Now, in July, we saw over 4,200 active single-family listings, which is a modest increase of 1.8% month over month. New listings also saw a healthy rise, with 923 homes entering the market, which is up 5.8% from just a month ago in June. But the real story lies in buyer engagement. We actually saw pending listings, which is a crucial forward indicator, have a surge of 15.6% month over month. 815 properties going under contract, meaning we have an agreement between a buyer and a seller, is a strong commitment from buyers directly related to closed sales in the marketplace. Sarasota County for the month of June had an increase of 46.9% month over month, nearly 15% increase, which is a powerful signal of renewed demand. Public records actually showed a mirrored number, somewhere about 45.5%. So there is a significant increase in the amount of activity. All right, so now let's talk about inventory and market balance. Before we move on to that, I just want to say one more thing about the amount of activity we've had for closed sales. It's important to understand that the number of closed sales that we had, though it was a huge increase of almost 50% from June to July of this year, the numbers for July are kind of in line where we were at this point in July of 2024. So it might be more of an indicator that June was really more of a slow month than the fact that July was a huge increase in those numbers. But the months of supply start to show a little bit of a different number, and I think it's important to take a look at that. So in the month of July, single-family homes stood at about 6.27 months of inventory. That's a significant number because in Sarasota County, that puts us, in my opinion, squarely into a buyer's market. A typical balanced market, in my opinion, is between 4 to 6 months, 4 to 5 months. 4 months is when we start to see buyers have a little bit more of a negotiation power and the ability to negotiate better prices on their behalf. Up to 3 months is definitely a seller's market. Now, while active listings saw a slight increase, the dramatic surge in sold properties effectively absorbed the inventory, leading to a 4.1% month-over-month decrease in months of supply. Now that tells us, despite more homes being available, buyers are actively purchasing the homes that are available, preventing an excessive buildup of supply. Now looking back, months of supply has increased by a dramatic 107% over the last 12 months, indicating a significant normalization from the intense competition that we've had over the last 5 years or so. Now, historically, we often start to see a slowdown in sales from July to the end of the year here in Sarasota County, and we'll start to pick up around January. However, July's strong performance indicates that we might be a little bit of a deviation from the typical seasonal pattern. Now, this could be pent-up demand is just being released, or buyers are just simply adapting to the current conditions that we have more quickly than anticipated. All right, so a key factor driving the renewed buyer activity appears to be the price adjustments in today's market. Now, the median price per square foot for single-family listings in July was $248 a foot. Represents a 2% month-over-month decrease. Crucially, this value is the lowest that we have seen since approximately December of 2021. For those of you who are waiting for a pullback in prices, we are looking at a correction of about 4 years from the market's peak. This reduction in the cost per square foot is directly improving affordability and is likely a primary catalyst for the robust buyer engagement that we're observing. Finally, I want to talk about mortgage rates. So over the last couple of weeks, we actually saw the lowest mortgage rates we've seen in about 12 months. However, I think it's important to recognize that mortgage rates have stayed in that 6.5% to 7.5% range for about 3 years now. When we have seen similar rate levels at this point last year, we did not see a significant jump in home sales. This suggests that the market has largely adapted to the new rate environment. The expectation that rates will continue to drop significantly really is not likely. And as recent past history indicates, a more stable, albeit higher range, the surge in July sales is more likely a response to price adjustments in the marketplace rather than sudden dramatic drop in interest rates. So what does this all mean for the Sarasota County market? Now, based on the activity of the last 30 to 90 days, we are starting to show signs of a recovery and rebalancing in the marketplace. The significant increase in pending and sold sales, coupled with months of supply beginning to decrease, shows an indication that buyer demand is and an effective absorption of the homes available. The key takeaway is that price sensitivity is paramount in today's market. The market is demonstrating a clear willingness for transactions to occur at adjusted prices. While rapid price appreciation is unlikely in the immediate future, the market shows strong resilience. The rebalancing is healthy for long-term stability, reducing volatility, and fostering more predictable conditions for both buyers and sellers. The momentum from July's robust activity suggests that the level of engagement could continue, provided that mortgage rates remain stable and sellers continue to price their properties realistically. Now, I want to thank you for joining me for this month's Market Watch. If you are thinking of selling, or you just really want to get an idea about how the numbers would apply to your home or what the market looks like for you now or somewhere down the road, let's connect. I'm going to drop a link below so you can have access to my calendar so that we can schedule a 15-minute discovery call just to talk about your situation and how the market might look for your property in today's market. Again, my name is Ed Grabowski. I appreciate your time today, and I am here to help you have a better real estate experience. So if there's anything that I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Please like and subscribe the video. And if there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Appreciate your time and look forward to chatting with you soon. Take care.